Today I'm going to show you the greatest world edit add-on for the latest version of Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which allows you to do this, which I think is pretty neat. Now to begin, I'll go through all the steps you need to create a world with this add-on. Of course, to download this add-on, the link will be in the description down below. It will take you to an MCPE DL page where you can find this amazing add-on. So let's scroll down. It's called the World Edit Bedrock Edition add-on made by iSilicon S. Very good creator, so I highly recommend. Make sure the resource pack and the behavior pack is enabled. And in the experimental gameplay features, you'll need this one, the experimental gameplay feature beta APIs. Make sure that's indeed enabled. And just to make it easier for myself, I'm going to turn on some cheats as well as turn this world into creative. But without further ado, generate the world. Now, before we begin, I would like to mention that you need some form of op to give yourself a certain tag. And I won't be covering everything this add-on can do because frankly, there is a whole bunch it can do. And I can't cover this in a short video. So if you want a more detailed things, check it out on their MCPDL page, or you can recommend me and I'll make a longer video. So let's begin, shall we? The first thing you want to do is give yourself a tag. So you say /tag at T or whoever you wanted. You can give it to yourself, you can give it to your friends as such, but we're going to say /tag at P add. And we're going to say world edit. Now, once you've done that, you'll see this message pops up, which informs you that you can go over here and press this icon to check out the information about it. But sadly, currently it's bugged and does not show up here. But do not worry, I'm going to show you all that you need to do the basics in this add-on. So once we have the tag, the simple thing to get started is you just need yourself a wooden axe. And this wooden axe allows you to select many different positions. So it's one of your primary tools to help you out. Now, of course, you can do this with commands, but it's much easier to just use a wooden axe. So say you want to select this tree. So if you try to punch and break the block here, you select your first position. If you go over here, say we want to do that, since it selects in a square area, we'll go over here. Let's pull that up there. We want to select this tree area. Now we're going to try to place a block or right click, and this will generate a nice square area around the tree. Now we can do a lot of different options with said tree and selected area. To begin, you need to know that all commands in this add-on use the semicolon as its slash, basically. So we're going to use the semicolon for all the commands. So let's do semicolon set air, which is simply removes everything in that area. Pretty useful. But say you didn't want to do that, well, you can do semicolon undo and bring it right back. But say you wanted to actually by accident undid it, well, that's simple. You can just say semicolon redo, and once again it's gone. But say you didn't want to do that, you can just okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, guys, but there you go. That's how you can simply use it to basically set it to whatever you want. But you can also copy and paste it to other areas. So one note to use for like when you're using copy, paste, cut and such, it copies in relations to where you're standing. So take that in mode. So if I copy it here, it'll cut it out like this and always paste this block in front of me. So what does that mean? Let me show you. So if I go semicolon copy like so, it will copy all those blocks selected there. But if I want to paste it, I have to remember if I stand here, it'll paste one block in front of me. So let's do that. Semicolon paste. And now when I click enter, you can see it pasted one block in front of me. There we go. We have our beautiful tree. Now you might say, it's a bit long-winded to type all these commands and such. Well, you'll be right. There's a simple way to use a lot of these commands, and that is using the builder kit. Well, what is that? Well, you say /semicolon kit. And that gives you a whole bunch of different items, as you can see on the side there. So other than this annoying tree branch, we have all these different items that we can use. So let's cover some of them. So we already know the wooden axe, but the full selection tool fills in the select area. So it's basically the same as the set button or a command, but right now we don't have anything selected. So how do you select it to be a specific block? Well, you use the pattern picker. Now, what the pattern picker does is allows you to just simply right-click on a block, and that sets the pattern to that. Or you can right here, and then click here. You could change between different types of blocks by just right-clicking. You can also add different types of blocks there. See, I shifted and I right-clicked a couple. Now, when I use this, it's going to paste a random thing of podzol, spruce, and dirt, as you can see. So now we have this random selection. Maybe I didn't select podzol, but it did the other two. So there you go. That's pretty neat. The copy is self-explanatory. You simply copy, go over here. You can actually see the outline, which might be a bit more useful than the other thing. You can see it's pasting always in relation to where I'm flying. Believe me, because I'll stand on top of it when I copied it. We do that. You go. We pasted it down. Now the cut just simply removes it. And once again, paste it somewhere else. Now, the undo and redo, I already showed this in command format, but as you can tell, it undoes and redos what you just did. Now, I'm not going to show you the mask picker because frankly, it's above my pay grade and it's a bit complex to kind of describe in a short video. So let's move on. You have these flips and rotates. Sadly, I believe they're currently broken. As you see, they don't really do anything. Hopefully they fix it, and most likely is already fixed by the time this video is out. So it works as intended, but right now they don't do anything, so I'm not gonna show you what it does. But what I will tell you, it does rotate it around an axis, so this would be rotated over there, then there, then there. It's kind of hard to convey over the video, but check it out once it's fixed. If you do any mistakes, you can always undo it. Flip also does similar to that, and I believe does not work as well. So finally, there's two final things that I want to show you. We have the spawn glass block, which allows you to build anywhere basically because it gives you a starting block instead of building a long tower up to place down a glass block anywhere you need. Next up, we have the world edit settings, which just gives you general information about different stuff to do and who has the permission to do so and what types of tools and such. So I won't be getting too much in detail, but know it's there if you want to customize. Now finally, I know I said those are the two final tools, but the two final commands I want to show you is the drain and extinguish tools. So let's say you want to drain a large area. Well, you use the semicolon drain 10 blocks and it will drain around 10 blocks in all directions. It's kind of like a radius. As you see, it drains that area. So if you want to drain a large area, yeah, it might take a while, but you can use this command to very helpfully speed it up. And the final command I want to show, say you have set a light the forest and you want to actually get rid of it. It was a mistake. You can use the semicolon EX and say 10 blocks to extinguish fire in that area, which is incredibly useful and saves the planet. There you have it. That's how you can become a master builder in Minecraft Bedrock Edition and use World Edit. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm a bit sick, as you can tell. But other than that, I hope you did enjoy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any complaints or have any problems, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll try to help you out as much as possible. But other than that, remember the download link will be in the description down below. And thank you again to To Install Addons for making this amazing add-on. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.